What for? Douglas County Sheriff's deputies helped safely resolve a scary incident in northwest Omaha.
It was over the noon hour yesterday. A man wearing only underwear was armed with 2 knives and was trying to attack people in their vehicles. Deputies responded to 93rd and Sorensen Parkway and talked to the man. They were able to disarm him and take him into custody.
He was booked into jail on several charges, including terroristic threats. The sheriff's office says there's a bigger issue at hand.
The incident highlights the continued need on the behavioral health side of things in regards to the sheriff's office and speaks to our overall need and desire to build a behavioral health unit within the department to speak to this need. Today, everything worked out well. The deputies were able to respond, de-escalate the situation without any harm or injury to any party, but it speaks to the overall need and the increase that the sheriff's office has seen recently in related behavioral health incidents.
This afternoon, Douglas County commissioners approved plans to build a mental health facility to help inmates in the Douglas County Correctional Center.